You're now tuned into the One TV, Voice of the Underground, and we're here with Shadyville's very own Mr. Fly Straight, LandLord.
Oh
my God.
My nigga E, man, you already know Fly Straight, the One TV, Shadyville's owns. You know how we do. Queen's favorite.
Now,
I would say, hold up, I say Queen's favorite, you know, shout out to the boy T, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
you say you Queen's favorite?
He's a Southside favorite, but you know, Queens, I'm the one they want to see up there. I'm the people's champ, you know what I'm saying?
Right, so, you know, you've been doing a lot of work, you know, you called me, it was time for the interview, you said, I don't want to do an interview until it's time.
Yeah.
So, like, what's going on with LandLord right now? Like, what you working with?
I mean, for a nigga on the come up, what's not going on for LandLord? You know what I'm saying? We out here working, you know what I mean? We in the streets doing what we do. We in the clubs doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're working on the UON tape. You know what I'm saying? That's the group collectively. You know what I'm saying? UON stands for us or none. You know what I mean? That's my man If the God, FedEx Flames, my boy Highlight. You know, my extended fam, the GSC. Got my boy G Lloyd. Got my nigga Moo. You know, we gonna put like a collective tape just to show everybody's talent at the same time, but at the same time help people get ready for the Believe in the Lord. That's gonna be my tape coming up following that.
So it's sort of like Queens of Movement type of thing. So,
not really Queens of Movement, but yeah. I mean, Queens of Movement is a classic. Yeah, Queens of Movement is classic. That tape is still to this day is still bumpable. You know what I mean? It's classic.
Right, so, definitely. You know, all your your Queens of Movement members dropped their mixtape this year, and then you got Believe in the Lord coming and all that.
Yeah.
How do you feel like coming with your mixtape, following all their mixtapes?
I mean, first off, free my boy Lex 911, free my boy Ox. You know what I'm saying? Ox was the one who put me on to Queens of Movement. He's the one who put me on to just a lot of shit different. Like, you know, Ox saw raw talent and he tried to help sculpt it. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad what happened. But you know what I mean? Just to drift off that. As far as tapes, you know what I mean? Like, the thing about what I could say is similar to everybody's tape is I'm gonna bring out LandLord. You dig what I'm saying? Before it was more like LandLord on Queens of the Movement trying to keep up with them because it was more I gotta prove to everybody I'm worth being here. You know, like my value is worth being here. So now it's more like, yo, we gonna get to LandLord why my name was even what it is or was in Shadyville, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring Shadyville out. I'm gonna bring Shadyville expanded into Queens out and expanded beyond that. You know what I'm saying? That's what Believe in the Lord gonna be at.
Now, a lot of people want to know how you came up with the name Fly Straight and how you came up with the name LandLord.
The LandLord, like, that comes from my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had some property out in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And but at the same time, he can't go take care of everything. So I used to go take care of it for him, and then it was just like a kid came up, started calling me LandLord. I liked how it sounded, you know what I'm saying? So I just ran with it. But it applies to the street at the same time too, because it's like with any landlord, you might feel a way about him. You might say fuck that nigga. But you gonna pay that man at the end of the day. I'm gonna give my respect. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pay that man at the end of the day, and that's how I feel about myself. A lot of people might not rock with a nigga. A lot of people might say, yo, that nigga's the truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might, whatever they feel. At the end of the day, y'all gonna pay me mine. You know what I'm saying?
And you got some work going on right now. You dropped a single with Jim Jones.
Yeah. We got that at the top.
Word.
Yeah.
Hey, LandLord, what up? You got them set of keys?
And all my bitches, they get
shit. I might just take a trip today. PJ Stay.
We got that, the More Money. We got the More Money record with Jim Jones. That came about through my man Trav. You know what I'm saying? My man Trav. Shout out to Trav. Shout out to the whole MPB. You know what I'm saying? But I knew Jim already. You know what I'm saying? I know Jim already from when he started fucking with Sandman from our hood. I already knew Jim. You know what I mean? And running around with Slow, and see him more and more. So Jim know of me, but Trav just made that initial connection. Like, yo, come, yo, come through. You know what I'm saying? So yo came through. Let Jim hear it, loved it, say, yo, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He showed me mad love on that intro, everything. You know what I'm saying? He showed me mad love on that. And he did his thing on that too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jim Jones, old Vampire Life. You know what I'm saying?
Now you did another tune with Antoine LaShawn. And that joint right now is crazy. It's playing on 105.1
Get it.
and all that.
Shout out to Antoine.
What made you go that route with your music, like doing a song like that? A lot of people just say street, but you switched it and went that way.
You see, that goes back to what I just said. Like with believing in the Lord, I'm bringing out LandLord. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you see, when you hear me in a certain lane, you're gonna figure I'm in that gear all the time. Not to say, yo, we on that gear. You know what I mean? But why not tend to the ladies? The ladies at the end of the day is the most consumer of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna go walk in the store, buy it for themselves and they niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why not tend to the ladies? But tend to the ladies in your way. That's what people get fucked up. People think, oh, they gotta do a lady song.
Where did you find Antoine song from? Like, even get him on that track?
Yo, it's crazy. I'm cool with his sister, his family. You know what I'm saying? And I never even knew.
Yeah, he sang?
Like I never even knew him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my homie. But like, she always told me she had a brother. You know what I'm saying? All that. I didn't know nothing like that, whatever the case may be. So it's like, when I came to find out their family, I reached out to him. But what made us even get out music-wise was Shati.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Beats on Film. You know what I'm saying? Shati came through the studio. Cause Shati, you know, they do the video, so we shoot a video, yada yada yada. Then I'm like, yo, man, I'm working on, like, you know, working on records, blah blah blah, like that for this Believe in the Lord shit. And then he's like, yo, I got a singer, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, whatever, you know, here's some shit, whatever. Dude's hot, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, let's get it going. I already knew about him, so it made sense at the same time. Let's get it. You know, I reached out to other people. You know, they throwing you taxes and all type of other shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead with all that, you know what I'm saying? He came through and did it.
Did you think the people would take to that song like that? Like how they took to it? Like
I felt like if they weren't, I'm gonna sell it to them to make it feel that way. Cause when I heard the shit, it was just hot. You know what I mean? Put it together, it was hot. It was like, yo, they gotta like this record right here. This record is hard. The beat knocking, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rick Hertz. The beat knocking, him doing what he doing, and I'm just coming through doing what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, this is hard. It just gotta get it to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. That's what we still doing. It's not even where it's supposed to be, but you know, High 97, 105.1 satellite radio. It's on iTunes. It's on Amazon. It's on Google Play. Everybody's getting in tune with it. So you know. No hit is really made overnight at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So we just working at it.
Now see, everybody know me as the controversial one. I'm gonna ask the wild questions. And now we getting into that.
Yeah.
The wild question time.
I can only imagine.
Oh, you know I have some stuff. Because the streets want to know, like I want to know.
I'm here
what
for the
happened
streets.
with this 5K for a video type thing? Like a person trying to run off of 5K. A DJ or something?
Yeah, that was like, you know what I mean? Like, my homie was like, he was godfather to my firstborn, you know what I'm saying? That was my man, you know what I mean? Like my man, like I was out here arguing with family for this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo man, just leave on me, whatever the case may be, that's neither here or there. But he ended up, whatever the situation was going through, instead of just hollering at me one way, he tried to holler at another way. You know what I mean? He went snaking, you know what I'm saying? Some money just came up missing. You dig what I'm saying? And, you know, come to find out it was him. So, you know what I'm saying? In the streets, it happens a whole nother way. I handled it very, very right, you know, on hands and feet, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, you go about your business, I go about my business, you know what I'm saying? But that was my man. Because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, niggas got family, you know what I'm saying? That was like my man, so it's just like, yo, I don't fuck with you no more. It's all good what we had, so it ain't no continuing drama, but all that is arisen. You dig what I'm saying?
Alright, so a lot of people want to know about this situation right here with SBOE. How you handling this situation? You know, Sid Bounce writes on the post, on the Instagram post of your man Fly Straight Famous.
Yeah.
He wasn't invited to the Slow Bucks.
Cypher.
He wasn't invited to the Cypher. I was there. I was kind of surprised he wasn't there myself. Because you from that side and he wasn't there. And Sid Bounce writes under the post, he ain't lit.
Guess he ain't lit.
Guess he ain't
whatever.
lit.
I mean, first and foremost, it's no. Let's put it out there. It's not no real beef. You dig what I'm saying? This is not a like real beef is when you don't like what like you know like stole money, touch family. You know, this is all like coming out of nowhere. You gotta understand. I'm where I'm always at. I'm in the studio. I'm getting the hits.
Why do you think this came out of nowhere? Why do you think Sid Bounce right? He ain't lit. Why do you think he writes that?
It's gotta be something that's been steaming from before. It's gotta be like, let's be real. It's gotta be like you feeling animosity or some hate, like, cause you gotta look at it like this. Niggas is doing their thing. Like I said, this is not a real beef. This is a war of words, if anything. There's no drama with me. I mean, I see you say SBOE, but we're gonna keep it at just bounce. You dig what I'm saying? There's no drama with me and Slow. Slow's my man. See, Day one.
See, this is what I'm trying to say. This is why I say SBOE.
Yeah.
Slow is your man.
That's my man.
Day one writes that. Why is Slow not getting involved to stop that?
That's an interview for you.
It's gonna be an interview for you. I want to know your take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be an interview for me. If you call
my take on it, that's my bro.
And he's not stopping it, and he's watching you and his man go at it.
You know, you know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it possibly is? It's like we all from the same. That whole situation to me is corny. First, I throw it out there. It's corny. You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga come out the gate and just writes to something where a nigga is not hating, he's not dissing nobody. All Famous said was like, yo,
he's feeling like you one of the best niggas in Queens and you wasn't invited there.
Yeah, and he said, but shout out to my niggas. He still showed them they love. Still showed them they love. And then for you to come out the gate and write what you write, that means you feeling the way, or you must be tired of hearing something or tired of seeing me. Because the thing I look at it like, yo, they doing their thing. They over here, they over there. But when it comes, I can't say everywhere, but when it comes to Queens, New York City, we there too. You know what I'm saying? We there too. We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? I came up on the Slow. We all were Slow bucks from Fly Straight to Money Islands to Rich Fly G's.
Now, this is what everybody trying to come to. Like, why wouldn't LandLord be Slow bucks? Why wouldn't he be the rapper that they would be pushing? Why would they be pushing bucks? And
that's how you know.
A lot of people want to know that. I want to know that.
I mean, that's how I thought it was always gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the nigga from shit. You know what I mean? I'm the nigga. Queens the movement. I'm stamped, certified Queens wise with the raps, and it makes sense. I'm from that town, and it's not like I just met Slow. Like, oh yo, what up, homie? Like I know. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't dispute with a man or what he's gonna do with his investments or whatever the case may be. I just support him. I supported Slow Bucks just like I shout out every other crew. They was all part of that team. They was all supporting all that, and everybody was doing what they doing. But come to how it goes down is like now the hate is coming out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're laying the set for the hate to come out. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, you put a post. Coming out of nowhere, coming out of left field, it's like, oh, whoa, I was just with you in Miami and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not only does he make a post, he gets on the track. The second track on SBOE, he's saying fly straight this, fly straight that.
Tell somebody.
Like, this is what he's saying.
Yeah, to tell somebody right to fly straight
and all that.
And all that.
Get them niggas this and get them niggas that.
And it's like, why you even thinking about us? Like, there's so many other shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, come on, my nigga.
Did you address him at Shadyville about this track?
Thank you.
Address him.
You seem to know. You seem to know. You seem to know. Thank you.
I want to know, like,
I see the homie. Yeah.
Sid Bounce comes on now with another one, and he said SMD.
Yeah. Says SMD.
SMD. He gets straight to it.
That's grown man talk.
SMD.
Now these niggas wanna talk slick. How bulls you a bitch suck my dick. Niggas talking about fly straight. When you getting money, niggas send my way. Lay him down, you clown nigga. Shadyville, well, you not around, nigga.
Bucks threw in the line too.
Yeah, definitely.
Bucks threw in the line too.
Niggas put lights out. Any paper plane niggas better fly straight.
SMD. We're not even getting away from this. Sid Bounce says, suck my dick on the track.
Yeah.
Bulls, LandLord.